Hey, what's up guys? It's Jules Alexander and welcome back to another episode of the Backlot Review. Today's episode is going to be a little bit different than normal. If you haven't seen my first video, go ahead and check that out. In the first 5 minutes, I explain why I have two separate reviews for the same movie and also why I'm wearing sunglasses inside. So go ahead and check that video out if you haven't already. With that being said, let's go ahead and take off the rose-colored glasses and get right into my final verdict of Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. So basically, my final rating for the movie is still a 4.5 out of 5 Ravager badges, which is, in my book, pretty damn good. To be honest, I was really considering going down to 4 out of 5 Ravager badges, but there were two things that had me keep my original score. My love of the characters and the music. For one thing, something I didn't mention in my last review was just how great the music is. Again, I mean, not just Awesome Mix Volume 2, that's amazing in its own right, but just the score, again, just really hits you in those sweet spots. I'm a real sucker for a good score, especially when the score matches up with the original, from going from the original to the sequel. I love when they do stuff like that. You know, some of these Marvel movies tend to not do that kind of thing. It's not a big issue, but it's really cool when they have Guardians of the Galaxy come in and you have the same character cues and the same score cues in the movie. I really appreciate that kind of thing. And so when I'm sitting there and you know, the Guardians are doing something, I can hum the original tune from the first movie while I'm watching the second movie, and it really excites me. And the biggest reason why I couldn't take that half a badge and go down to 4 was, after seeing it, I saw it not twice, but 3 times in the last couple weeks. And every time it just reminded me of how much I absolutely love these characters. I cannot get over how much I would want to be a Guardian of the Galaxy with these guys. I just want to hang out with them and be a part of the family. You know, and I really don't tend to get that kind of feeling with these kind of movies. You know, I have the typical superhero movies, which you guys know I'm a huge fan of those. So of course I want to be an Avenger or be on the Justice League. But I didn't really have that connection with the Guardians of the Galaxy until the first movie came out in 2014. And now with this movie, that's really reinforcing how much I just absolutely love these characters. I want to be with them up in space, going around and saving the galaxy over and over again. Now the reason I was going to go down to 4 stars was really, again, the humor. And I explained that a bunch in my original review for the movie, where it was just some of the humor just didn't really feel like it was placed in the right places. And that was really reinforced when I went to go see it my second and third time, where it's like some of the jokes really didn't land those second and third time. Some of them landed in my first viewing, and then in the second viewing there might have been a couple of chuckles in some spots, and then the third viewing some of those chuckles really died down. And just in certain spots. I'm not talking about the huge laugh out loud moments with like Baby Groot and and of course everybody's favorite line, "I'm Mary Poppins, y'all." You know, everybody loves that line. Of course that gets big laughs every time. But like, for example, when Drax and Ego are talking about if Ego has a penis and stuff like that, that really didn't land the second and third time, and it was really just kind of awkward in some spots. It's like some of those moments I really feel like could have been cut down or cut out or placed in different places, or maybe even add some stuff to those specific spots in the movie that would have made them better. But yeah, that's just really the only issue that I have with this movie, is just some of the humor just really seems inappropriate, not in the sense of like it's childish. Yeah, some of it is childish, but I really mean inappropriate as in timing wise, you know. Again, sometimes the humor can take away from those tender moments that you want to have with these characters. And again, I talk about how much I love these characters, and so I'm really invested in what's going on. And when you have when you're having an emotional moment and it's ruined by some smallest little joke at the end of that moment, it can really take away from those. So overall, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 is still pretty damn good. I absolutely love this movie. I still love the first one, even after seeing this one, and I love them both about the same. But now I'm just really ready to get on with the summer and to get to the next batch of movies that are coming out. I'm so excited for Alien Covenant's coming out. We got another Pirates of the Caribbean movie, which, say what you will about the other movies, but I absolutely love those movies, so I'm super excited for that. And then of course we have more superhero movies with Wonder Woman and Spider-Man. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you want to see more from me in the future, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. If you like this video, go ahead and hit that like button. And go ahead and check out my social media accounts. Those will be linked in the description down below. My name is Jules Alexander, and this has been the Backlot Review.